नमस्ते। सभी को मेरा सादर प्रणाम। Welcome you all to this international webinar organized by Yogi Yoga Classes, and I'm very much thankful to Mr. Yogendra Kushwaha, who is organizing this international webinar, on yoga. And it is my privilege that I am one of the speaker for this international seminar, where you will be listening to number of eminent speakers in these 3 days of international webinar, which is being organized on 17, 18 and 19th of June. Not wasting much time on introduction, let me just straight go to my topic. My topic of today's presentation is yoga performance and mental fitness. So as you know that yoga is such an important activity in our daily life. Yoga has immense benefit in our daily life. It can play a role in our life where we can lead to stay calm, we can lead to live a positive and life which is full of content and satisfaction. Yoga is such a diverse activity. If we start talking about yoga, it will not end in short period of time. It will take days and days. Yoga has gained so much of popularity across the world in all fields of the society. Now everyone, each one of us are practicing yoga in different ways. There's so many varieties, so much of diversity in yogic practices, from asanas to the meditations, to different skills which are performed. So much of variety is there, and that's the beauty of yoga basically. So yoga gives us so much of freedom to perform various yogic skills according to your own convenience. So you can choose from this endless list. If I say, you can choose from there the activity which suits according to your daily routine, the activity which suits according to your own personal lifestyle. If you want to do pranayam, you can go for pranayam. If you want to do some asanas, you can do different asanas. In pranayam also, there are so many different types of pranayam. You can choose the one which suits to you, which you find it easy to perform. And benefits are there, there is no doubt. Yoga has a benefit not only on your health, it has benefit for your mind. Basically, it integrates your mind and your soul. It's integrating of soul. That's what the yoga brings for you. It integrates your soul and your mind together. And once you get this satisfaction and you get a peace of mind, your physical health will fall in line. So for your own physical health also, yoga is very, very important. Now yoga is performed not only by the people, like common people, for their health. Yoga is practiced, yogic practices, yogic asanas, yogic techniques are also used now in sports performances, right? So many athletes at elite levels, they are using yogic practices to which can help in improving their performance, which can help them to relax, because relaxing your mind after a strenuous exercise, or keeping your mind in calm and relaxed state before an activity, before a competition, is so crucial at elite level. Because at such a high level, elite level, all players physical skills are almost same for everyone. The difference is in the mental skills. So that's where the yoga come into practice. So yoga certainly helps you to improve your mental fitness, and that's what I would like to talk in my today's lecture. How yoga will help to develop the mental fitness, not only for a common man, a common person, but also for a person who is involved in sports and activities. So let's first understand the health. Of course, we all know that health has different aspects. Health is not just a physical aspect. It's not just if you say that I am not sick, I don't have a disease, so it does not mean that you are healthy, right? So just there's no sickness, no disease does not mean that you are healthy. So you can say that, okay, I don't have any disease, so my physical health is okay. But what about your mental health? That's an important aspect, right? Because it's affect if your mental health, if your mind is not in a good state, if your mental health is not, in a good state, it will affect your physical health negatively. Of course, there are other aspects of the health also. We know that there is a emotional health, there is spiritual health. So I'm not talking about that. So here we are talking about the mental health. So mental health and physical health, they go hand in hand together. So you cannot have, mental health on one side and physical health on the other side. So they both affect each other. Deviation in any one of it, deviation in physical health, deviation in the mental health, will affect your overall performance, will affect your overall health, will affect your overall well-being. So mental health is so crucial, especially in today's world. Nowadays we are living so stressful life, right? So the mental health is so important. So keeping your mind cool and relaxed, in a calm state, is very important to perform any task effectively and efficiently. Okay. So there are different, now when we are talking about the mental fitness, of course, I'm talking in relation to the yoga basically. So because when you do a yogic asana, then you do yogic activities, I'm not, talking here about specific yogic technique. So there are so many yogic techniques. You can, as I said, you can use any technique according to your own suitability, and that can definitely help you to develop your mental fitness. And for mental fitness, as we all know that stress is one of the most important factor, right? So if you can manage your stress levels, if you can manage, how you can control, the stress, that can affect your mental fitness to a great, so I will be talking here mental fitness, especially in relation to the stress. So of course, when you do yogic asanas, you do yogic activity, so yoga definitely helps you to reduce the level of stress, So yoga and exercise, they both are basically a great, reliever for your mental health. Okay. So basically, what is stress? Stress is so important aspect of mental fitness, right? So you are well aware that stress can lead to elevated blood pressure. Okay, if you are under stress, your blood pressure will increase. It can lead to stroke, and it can lead to heart attack also. And of course, if you are in a constant, under constant stress, it can lead to your weight gain also. So stress also contributes to the mental health challenges such as anxiety, depression, or an overall sense of defeatism. So in order to stay mentally fit at your work and at home, you need to practice certain yogic exercises. You need to practice yogic, techniques, like for example, meditation is very effective technique to reduce your stress. You should do it at your home. You should do it, in your work, so that you can protect yourself against, this harm. But what exactly the stress is? Before we understand, how you can manage the stress, you have to first understand what exactly the stress is. Stress क्या है? Stress को आप क्या समझते हैं? Stress को आप क्या है? Stress ये नेगेटिव है या पॉजिटिव है? इसको आप कैसे लेते हैं? तो चलो आपको भी अब समझाते हैं इसको डिटेल में कि ये स्ट्रेस एक्जेक्टली है क्या और इसको आपको कैसे लेना चाहिए. So basically, our brain perceives a stressful situation as a threat. ठीक है. So जो whenever there is a stress, your brain perceives it as a threat. Okay. So we respond to this threat in our environment. Basically by increasing our ability to perform physically and mentally. Okay. So this is how you respond to the stress, and we do this by releasing the hormones like epinephrine, which is also called as adrenaline, and cortisol into our blood. Now the benefit of this hormone epinephrine and cortisol is that they increase our capacity to function at a high level, both mentally and physically. Now understand this. It's very important to understand from the point of view of the stress. So this is a good thing in short burst. So whatever it happened, this is basically a good thing. ये एक अच्छी चीज है जो short term में होती है. जैसे अगर आपको बताऊं कि आप कोई भी कल आपको कोई बहुत बड़ी प्रेजेंटेशन देनी है किसी क्लाइंट को, सो वो प्रेजेंटेशन देने से पहले आपको थोड़ा सा एक स्ट्रेस लेवल आपको हो जाता है ना, एक अंदर हार्ट बीट बढ़ जाती है, आपको एक स्ट्रेस आ जाता है शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए. ये बहुत जरूरी है. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज दिस बेसिकली हेल्प यू टू परफॉर्म good at both mentally and physically, but for short term only. But if those hormones, जिन hormones की हम बात कर रहे हैं, like epinephrine and not and this cortisol, if these hormones are dumped into our bloodstream day after day, they will cause a problem. So let's move forward to understand further. So here is a fact to hold in mind at all times. Like short bursts of stress, also called as acute stress, are essential for helping us to perform at a higher level. But elevated stress over long periods of time, which is called as a chronic stress, can make you sick. So acute stress is okay, but if that stress become chronic, that's where the problem is, and that's where you have to solve that the problem. So gearing up for a big presentation is a time of acute stress. This I'm giving two examples how you can differentiate between the acute and the chronic stress. So when you are ready or gear up for a big presentation is a time of acute stress that can boost your performance. But being stuck in a job you hate is a sort of chronic stress situation. So, and that is the real mental health killer, and which this is what you have to actually control. Okay. And here the role of yoga comes very handy. So doing the meditation techniques, doing the relaxation techniques, relaxing your body and mind through different yogic asanas. There's so many yogic asanas which can help you to relieve your stress. Like for example, if you lie down in a shavasana, so that is a perfect way you can calm your body, you can release your, just sit down, close your eyes for say 20 minutes, in a meditation pose, and think, विजुअलाइज सर्टेन थिंग्स, जो भी आप जिस चीज़ के बारे में भी आप सोच सकते हो, चाहे आप अपने ईश्वर के बारे में सोचे या कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ जो आपको बहुत प्रिय हो उसके बारे में सोचे, आप 10 से 15 मिनट तक ध्यान लगाएं, तो उससे आपका जो है स्ट्रेस लेवल धीरे धीरे कम हो जाएगा. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट योगिक आसनास बेसिकली टू हेल्प यू टू रिलीज योर स्ट्रेस. नाउ लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड some more things which is very important for you to release your stress. How can you manage your stress along with the yogic techniques? Yoga is very important, you have to use yogic asanas, but along with yogic asanas there are other skills, other technique also which you have to do. So you can do your yoga asanas, you can do your yogic techniques for say 20 to 30 minutes in a day, and other than that you have to follow certain other important things throughout the day to release your stress level, and which will actually help you to develop your mental and emotional fitness. So to manage your stress is a first step in development of your mental and emotional fitness. Okay, so we have already discussed about the yoga. Now the first thing is about the food. So you have to eat healthy. Okay, आपको अच्छा खाना खाना है. जब आप स्ट्रेस में होते हो, so you have to eat healthy. So your emotions ask for a comfort foods in times of stress. जब आप स्ट्रेस में होते हो तो आपको इस तरह के जो आराम से आप खा सकते हैं, जो जैसे शुगरी खाना होता है या उस तरह के जो फूड्स हैं वो नहीं खाने चाहिए. Your mind and body really need healthy, nutrient dense foods to help cope with and to recover from the stress. So you should eat, when you are under stress, you should eat like fresh vegetables, fruits and complex carbohydrates. Okay, now exercise releases endorphins. So next is exercise. As I said, yoga and exercise go hand in hand together. So exercise basically equals endorphins. So exercise, when you do exercise, it releases the hormones called endorphins that actually cause deep feelings of well-being and sometimes even euphoria. So this is very important. So that's why daily exercise is a powerful way to build your mental fitness and amplify. You can amplify this experience by working out with a friend. तभी हम कहते हैं जैसे आप योगा भी कर रहे हैं, एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं, अगर आप it's your choice, you want to do it alone, and if you feel every individual is different, everybody is different, so we have to do things what you like. So if you want to do exercise or yoga alone, you do it alone if that gives you satisfaction, and if you want to do with a group of people, with your friends, you go with the friends. So you have to understand and you have to see basically where you feel good and which activity suits you actually. Okay, then number 3 is very important concept I am here telling you. Introduce muscular meditation into your day. वी नो द मेडिटेशन मीन्स आप किसी चीज़ पे ध्यान लगाते हैं, 15-20 मिनट आप बैठ के एक चीज़ पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट करते हैं। इसी तरह से एक मस्कुलर मेडिटेशन भी है। सो मस्कुलर मेडिटेशन इज एनी एक्टिविटी वेयर यू मूव in a repetitive rhythmic pattern. For example, walking, swimming, cycling, jogging, rowing, paddling. So this form of movement puts the brain in a relaxed state. ये इस तरह की जो movements होती हैं, they actually put your brain in a relaxed state and decreases the symptoms of depression and anxiety. So आपके जो depression और anxiety के symptoms होते हैं वो कम हो जाते हैं. And it's very important, believe me, I am involved. I am personally, I am a person, who do a lot of exercise, who do a lot of activity, who do yogic asanas also. I do meditations also. I combined my exercise with my yoga. I do now. अभी मैं आपको एक lecture दे रहा हूँ. I am giving you a lecture now, but just half an hour before this lecture, I have finished my 15-kilometer run. I run for 90 minutes in hot and humid, weather outside. I came back, I took shower, and now I'm ready for my lecture. So just imagine running for 90 minutes, 15 kilometer, and I'm ready for the lecture also. So I have my routine set. Whatever I have to do, how much busy I am. I'm so much busy. I'm giving lectures. I'm doing my research activities, academics, all other things. My taking classes. But I never forget to give that 1 to 2 hour time every day to my exercise and yogic activities. I give without fail. I give that time because I feel that's so important. So it's all about how you manage your time. टाइम हम सबके पास है, कोई भी ये नहीं कह सकता कि मेरे पास समय की कमी है। हम सभी के पास वही 24 घंटे हैं, हम सभी उतने ही बिजी हैं, हम सबकी उतनी ही प्रायोरिटीज हैं, हम सभी की लाइफ में उतनी ही प्रॉब्लम्स हैं। ऐसा नहीं कि आपकी लाइफ में ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम है, मेरी लाइफ में कम प्रॉब्लम है। आपको नहीं पता, हर किसी की लाइफ में उतनी ही प्रॉब्लम्स हैं। किसी की लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम पहले आ जाती है, किसी की लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम्स बाद में आ जाती हैं। बट वी ऑल हैव द प्रॉब्लम्स, वी फेस दिस प्रॉब्लम्स। बट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज हाउ यू मैनेज योर टाइम. You have to find your time, for doing your yoga activities, from doing your yoga asanas. And this workshop, basically this webinar is all about teaching you how yoga can help you to develop your activities. Yoga can help you to develop your mind and fitness. So find time for the yoga, find time for exercise. Next is schedule distraction free times. So try to spend an hour every day from electronic devices and other responsibilities. Do anything you specially enjoyed. Like as I said, अगर आपको मेडिटेशन करने में अच्छा लगता है तो आप मेडिटेट कीजिए, आप उसमें टाइम अपना व्यस्त कीजिए। आपको म्यूजिक सुनना अच्छा लगता है, म्यूजिक सुनिए। आपको पार्क में घूमना अच्छा लगता है, आप पार्क में घूमिए। इफ़ यू वांट टू डू रीडिंग अ बुक, आपको कोई किताब पढ़नी है, वो किताब पढ़िए। आपको कोई वेबिनार में आप अभी बैठे हैं, अगर आपको 1 घंटा वेबिनार बैठकर आपको लेक्चर सुनना आपको अच्छा लगता है, वो आप सुनिए। सो दिस, जो चीज़ आपको पसंद है, अगर वो आप काम करेंगे, so this will relax and unwind your time, and that's very important. Okay, then practice cognitive reframing. This is very important to reduce your stress. So this refers to changing your beliefs about the events, which can actually change the physical structure of your brain. Basically, an event is only negative if you perceive it to be so. If you reframe an event as a difficult or even challenge to overcome, your stress will reduce. Ask yourself, is there an upside from here? Can I make this into a positive event? Challenge your own assumptions. आप आपकी खुद की जो धारणाएं हैं उनको आप चैलेंज कीजिए. And how you view things, reframe the event and focus on the growth opportunity. So जो भी आप सोचते हैं उस इवेंट को, अगर आपको नेगेटिव देखेंगे तो आपको नेगेटिव दिखाई देगा, उसको आप पॉजिटिव सोचेंगे तो वो आपको पॉजिटिव दिखाई देगा. सो आपको अपने माइंड को रिफ्रेम करना है. जो भी आपकी जो इवेंट को आप देख रहे हैं, अगर आप स्ट्रेस में हैं, उसको रिफ्रेम कीजिए, उसको दूसरे नजरिए से देखिए आप, एंड देन यू विल फाइंड दैट एक्चुअली योर स्ट्रेस हैज कम डाउन. देन प्रैक्टिस डेली ग्रेटिट्यूड. It's very important. And science have now back up the idea that practicing daily gratitude for the things you appreciate helps you to recognize the good parts of your life. It increases your overall happiness and lowers your stress. Gratitude मतलब कि आपको आभार व्यक्त करना है. रोज आप आभार व्यक्त कीजिए किसी भी चीज के लिए. आप आभार व्यक्त कीजिए कि आपको ये जिंदगी जीने के लिए मिली है. आज का दिन आपका अच्छा गया, उसका आप आभार मानिए. हर चीज को आपको कोसना ही है, आप ये नहीं कि हर चीज की बुराई करेंगे या सिर्फ उसको कोसते रहेंगे। देखिए किसी भी चीज को क्रिटिसाइज करना बहुत आसान होता है, किसी भी चीज में कमी निकालना सबसे आसान चीज है, आपको एक सेकंड लगता है कमी निकालने में। लेकिन किसी को प्रेज करना, अप्रिशिएट करना, किसी चीज के बारे में अच्छा सोचना, दैट्स व्हाट यू वांट। So bring that attitude where you develop that you appreciate whatever you have got from the life. Criticism is not the solution. Criticism will take you in the to the negative side of the life, and you don't want to go to the negative, right? Then spend time on relationships. आपकी जो relationships हैं, आपके जो रिश्ते हैं, आपके जो लोगों के साथ में संबंध हैं, उन पे टाइम आप ज़्यादा दीजिए। Because good relationship, and again important is to have a good relationship. Even if you have a one good relationship, it will help you. You don't have to have a large number of relationships. So have a smaller number, but have the good ones. So invest some time each week on strengthening bonds with your family and with your friends. Make a phone call to catch up with someone. आपको कुछ नहीं है, बैठे हैं, फोन कर लीजिए अपने दोस्त को, जो है कुछ नहीं है, आप बात करेंगे, आपके मन में कुछ है, हल्का हो जाएगा। गो टू द पार्क, पार्क में जाइए, अपने बच्चों के साथ टाइम स्पेंड कीजिए। टेक योर स्पाउस आउट फॉर डिनर, कुछ नहीं है, आप बाहर खाना खाने चले जाइए। बात बाहर खाना खाने की नहीं है, बात यह है थोड़ा चेंज करने की, रिलेशनशिप के अंदर टाइम देने की। और डू ए वर्कआउट विद योर फ्रेंड, अपने दोस्त के साथ जाइए और जिम में एक्टिविटी कीजिए, और साथ में अपने दोस्त को लेके जाइए, मेडिटेशन कीजिए, योगा कीजिए। So you are not a rudderless vessel tossed on the sea of stress. Understand that? So you have the twin engines. आपके body जो है, you have the mind and you have the body. So you have the two engines basically. So you can propel yourself in any direction during the time of stress until you reach a firm ground. So choose how to perceive a stressful situation and take action to improve your mind and fitness. Now your brain is like a muscle. अब हम कुछ और बात करते हैं, हम कैसे अपने मेंटल फिटनेस को डेवलप कर सकते हैं। सो योर ब्रेन इज लाइक ए मसल, एंड इफ यू डोंट गिव इट अ रेगुलर वर्कआउट, इट लूजेस इट्स टोन। सो आप अपने ब्रेन को कैसे एक्टिव कर सकते हैं? यू कैन डू इट बाय अगेन डूइंग वेरियस योगिक टेक्निक्स। Again, I am not, as I told you, I am not going into the details of the yoga techniques. So we have good speaker, Dr. Nibu Krishna is there, Dr. Indu Bora is there, they are yogic specialists. I don't know whether they will come before this lecture or after this lecture. So they will basically give you a different and a close relationship of yoga with your body and mind, so which techniques you can use. So I am here just telling you that you should involve in yoga. What I understand is that yoga is very important. You all should do some sort of yogic activity every day along with whatever you're doing. I am not saying that you should do only yoga and you should do only exercise. You can do a combination of both activities, which is very important to develop your mind, which is very important to develop your mental fitness. And I am sure this intentional webinar, which is organized by the yogi classes, will help you to understand, will bring you more closer to the yoga. आप योगा के और नज़दीक आएंगे ये सभी लेक्चर सुनने के बाद। And this is my recommendation, and I recommend that do yoga at least for 15 to 30 minutes every day along with whatever program you are doing. So हम वापस आते हैं ब्रेन के ऊपर कि how you can help your mental fitness by by giving exercise to your brain basically. So first, as I said, you can again you can do the meditation or any other yogic techniques. Along with that, you should do again at least 30 minutes of exercise every day, because physical exercise delivers oxygen to the brain, right? And this can help to improve your memory, this can help to improve your reasoning, this can help to improve your reaction times. And same is with the yoga also. When you do yoga exercises, it also actually helps to deliver more oxygen to your brain, even more oxygen to your lungs. Like if you do pranayam, basically pranayam is what? When you do pranayam, you are increasing the availability of oxygen to your lungs, right? So read, then second step is to exercise your brain is read often and read widely. That's very, very important actually, because since I'm talking about the mental fitness, so I have to cover all the aspects which affect your mental fitness other than exercise and yoga also. So you have to read often and read widely. Keeping an active interest in the world around you will help you to exercise your brain and improve your mental fitness. Then third is boost your levels of vitamin B. So eat plenty of whole grain cereals. Whole grain cereals जैसे आप गेहूं की बात करते हैं या कोई भी जो whole grain है, not the fine one, not so whole grain cereals, they contain lot of vitamin B. All leafy green vegetables, जो पत्ते वाली हरी सब्जियां होती हैं, और जो आपके डेयरी फूड्स हैं, जितने भी दूध से रिलेटेड आपके फूड्स हैं, इन सब के अंदर विटामिन बी अच्छी मात्रा में होता है. एंड विटामिन बी इज वेरी असेंशियल टू योर ब्रेन हेल्थ. सो अंडरस्टैंड दैट. सो फूड इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट. देन चैलेंज योर इंटेलेक्ट एंड मेमोरी. आप अपनी इंटेलेक्ट और मेमोरी को चैलेंज कीजिए. स्ट्रेच योर सेल्फ मेंटली बाय लर्निंग न्यू लैंग्वेज, doing the like cryptic crossword or playing chess. This is important for your brain health and also good for your social life. Take time to relax. Excess stress hormones like cortisol can be harmful to the brain, as we discussed, but so schedule regular periods of relaxation into your in your daily schedule. Take a new hobby. आप hobby समझते हैं, so take up new hobby. Hobby is very good. So learning something new gives the gray matter. आपके जो brain में जो gray matter होता है, so when you learn something new, this gives your gray matter a workout and builds neural pathways in the brain. नई जो nerves की जो pathways होती हैं वो build up होती हैं, आपके brain को exercise मिलती है. So take up new hobbies. Actively manage your health. अपनी health को अच्छे से manage कीजिए. Like conditions as we know that such as diabetes or heart disease, they it's not only that if somebody get a diabetes or heart disease, he is suffering from diabetes only. When a person get diabetes or when a person get heart disease or any other disease, it will affect his mental performance, right? So it affect your mental health. So if you don't diagnose and treat it on a time, so have regular checkups with your doctor to prevent future problems. Okay, then engage in stimulating conversations. आप ऐसी कन्वर्सेशन जो स्टिमुलेट करें आपको, उसमें इन्वॉल्व होइए. टॉक टू द फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली अबाउट वाइड रेंज ऑफ टॉपिक्स. दिस गिव्स योर ब्रेन एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू एक्सप्लोर, टू एग्जामिन एंड इंक्वायर. टेक अप अ मैनुअल एक्टिविटी और ए क्राफ्ट. कोई इस तरह की मैनुअल एक्टिविटी कीजिए आप, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल वुड वर्क और स्विमिंग एक्टिविटीज जैसे आप, और या स्कीपिंग. इट्स रिक्वायर यू टू मूव बोथ साइड्स ऑफ योर बॉडी एट द सेम टाइम in a precise movement. So these can help to improve your spatial awareness. Spatial awareness is very important, and this can also increase your reaction time. Exercise your brain with others. Watch question and answer game shows. Enjoy the competitive spirit. Involve the family in a regular games to test their general knowledge. So all those things are again important. Now there are again some few strategies to develop the mental fitness. Let's discuss them some more. How we can do that. There are four. Now this I will come to now. Basically to the athletes and to the sports persons. So as I said, I'll be talking for both group of society. First, now we have discussed about general, for the normal, for a common man. Now for the sportsmen, how they can handle. And how can they develop their mental fitness. Now there are four key strategies in that. First is managing your meltdowns. I will tell you what is a managing meltdown later on. Then second is dealing with uncertainty. Okay, क्योंकि games और sports में uncertainty बहुत ज़्यादा होती है, तो how you deal with uncertainty. एक बड़ा important है third point, turning anxiety into the excitement. आप एंजाइटी जो है आपको हो रही है किसी भी गेम से पहले, एक्टिविटी से पहले, किसी कॉम्पिटिशन से पहले, उस एंजाइटी को आप एक्साइटमेंट में कैसे चेंज कर सकते हैं, ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है. एंड फोर्थ वन इज फोकसिंग ऑन द प्रोसेस. ओके, सो now let's go to the first one, managing your letdowns. So be it a lackluster performance or an injury before a big event, every athlete is bound to face at least few major letdowns in his or her career. And now remember, all those things which we are talking about, they can be again easily managed with the help of the yoga. As I said, whatever activity we are doing, whatever techniques we are using, we can always prefix or suffix the yogic techniques and asanas to these activities. So this is like a must. I will say that whatever you are doing these activities, you can either prefix the yogic techniques before those things, or you can add yoga after that. So yoga should be included basically in any kind of relaxation or mental fitness techniques which you are following. So we are talking about managing the letdowns. So when you have a lackluster performance or you have something like that, so what you basically want, you want to let yourself, like whether you are an athlete or your coach, feel down for good 24 to 48 hours. It's okay. Suppose you did not do well in some in a competition, or you get injured, something happened, you did not perform well. It's okay. You will feel down for first 24 to 48 hours. So it's okay, let it be. Don't try to say, okay, nothing has happened. It's okay. It's only human to experience disappointment. You are a human being. There are different emotions. We cannot say, this is something, we cannot say, okay, 24 hours you have to laugh. It's not like that. You cannot laugh 24 hours. Come on. There are emotions. You are a human. We have emotions. We have the emotions. We cry sometime. We angry sometime. We laugh sometime. We are sad sometimes. It's okay. These are all emotions. We have to let our emotions come out from our body. You cannot just say, okay, whatever happened, and you just start laugh and enjoy. It's not like that. This is a common. You cannot suppress the natural emotions, natural feelings which a human being face. I'm not in favor of that, suppressing your own emotions. But you have to understand how you manage those emotions, how long you allow those emotions to overcome. So that's very important. So what I was saying is that it's only human to experience disappointment, sadness, and perhaps even anger. So these emotions show that you care basically. Sometimes you become angry, आपको गुस्सा आ जाता है अगर, सो गुस्सा कोई बहुत बुरी चीज़ नहीं है कि आपको गुस्सा आ जाता है, लेकिन उस गुस्से को आप कैसे मैनेज करते हैं, कितनी देर तक वो आता है, कितना टाइम तक आप उसको अलाउ करते हैं, वो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है. बट इमोशंस आर ऑलवेज देयर, राइट? सो let your emotions be there for first 2 days, but after 2 days, this is what I'm saying, after 2 days have passed, it's critical to shift from ruminating on the past to focus on the future. अब आप पास्ट को भूल जाइए. अब 2 दिन हो गए हैं आपकी परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी नहीं थी, आपको खराब लगा, आप डिसअपॉइंट हुए, आपको थोड़ा फ्रस्ट्रेशन आया, आपको थोड़ा गुस्सा भी आया होगा, कोई बात नहीं. नाउ यू फॉरगेट द पास्ट एंड फोकस ऑन द फ्यूचर. दैट्स हाउ यू हैव टू मैनेज. So select the next goal and begin mapping out a process to get there. And now here the yoga is important. When you want to focus on the future, you want to forget the past, yoga will help you, to relax your mind. Yoga will help you to control your emotions. जब आप योगिक टेक्निक्स करते हैं, चाहे वो कोई भी टेक्निक आप कर रहे हो, तो योगा करने से आपके जो इमोशंस हैं उनको आप कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. आई एम नॉट सेइंग यू टू सप्रेस द इमोशंस. इमोशंस आपके होंगे, इमोशंस आएंगे, उनको आपको कंट्रोल करना है जिससे कि आप उनको पॉजिटिव तरीके से यूज कर सके अपनी लाइफ में. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज डीलिंग विद अनसर्टेनिटी. अब आप देखिए, वी आर लिविंग इन अ फेज ऑफ कोरोना वायरस, राइट? सो अनसर्टेनिटी का कोरोना से बढ़कर कोई एग्जाम्पल हो सकता है आज की डेट में? कुछ नहीं है. आप पिछले 2 महीने से आप देख रहे हैं, पिछले 3 महीने से हम कोरोना के फेज में जी रहे हैं. And there is nothing more, better example than the corona about uncertainty. And for last 3 months, we are hearing so many things from all over the world. Every week things change. So there is no certainty about this thing, right? So humans basically crave for security and predictability. We human beings, we want security. We want predictability. हम चाहते हैं कि भी कल क्या होने वाला है, या हम कैसा फ्यूचर हो, हम उसको पता जान सकें जो है, और अपने आप को ऐसे मैनेज कर सकें. बट एंड्योरेंस, अब हम स्पोर्ट्स की बात कर रहे हैं. सो बट एंड्योरेंस स्पोर्ट्स आर राइफ विद अनसर्टेनिटी. अब जैसे मैं आई यूज्ड टू रन 42 किलोमीटर्स फुल मैराथन, और अभी जैसे मैंने आपसे कहा कि आपसे मैं जो बात कर रहा हूँ अभी इस समय लेक्चर दे रहा हूँ, सो मैं आधे घंटे, ना अभी आधा घंटा और हो गया, मैं 1 घंटे पहले 15 किलोमीटर दौड़ के आया हूँ. सो एंड्योरेंस स्पोर्ट्स, एंड they rife with uncertainty, and I have so much of experience of that. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं सोच के गया था कि मैं 15 किलोमीटर इस तरह से दौड़ूंगा और मैं अच्छे से कर पाऊंगा, लेकिन 7-8 किलोमीटर 10 किलोमीटर के बाद ही सब कुछ चेंज हो गया. द कंडीशंस चेंज, द एनवायरनमेंट चेंज, द विंड हैज कम, hot and humid, and it's full of uncertainty for me for next 7 kilometers. How will I perform? And I was not able to do well today. So when poorly managed, uncertainty leads to the fear and almost always leads to subpar performance and dissatisfaction with the sports. So uncertainty will always be there in sports, but you have to manage that uncertainty, with proper way. Okay, so क्या कर सकते हैं आप उसके लिए? there are 3 ways. Follow these 3 steps to mitigate the negative effects of uncertainty. First is prevent it. So do what you can do to minimize the uncertainty by training. Okay, like you have to train like you are training for your race. So focus on the factors that you can control. जो factors आप control कर सकते हैं उन पे आप focus कीजिए, and ensure that you have a plan in place for all those factors. और आपके पास उन सब के लिए प्लान होना चाहिए. ओके, देन मैनेज इट. सेकंड है इस अनसर्टेनिटी के लिए उसको मैनेज करना. सो डेवलप ए मंत्रा और ऑटोमेटिक एक्शंस टू फॉल बैक व्हेन अनसर्टेनिटी स्ट्राइक्स. सो दिस कैन बी एज सिंपल. सो लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, आपको पता है कि अनसर्टेनिटी कभी भी आ सकती है स्पोर्ट्स में, इसको आपको कैसे हैंडल करेंगे? तो उसके लिए दिस कैन बी एज ए सिंपल एज रिपीटिंग समथिंग अलोंग द लाइंस ऑफ focus on what I can control. Okay, so ये से कि ठीक है, मुझे फोकस जो मैं कंट्रोल कर सकता हूं मुझे उस पर फोकस करना है, राइट? सो जो मैं कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकता उस पर फोकस करने से कोई लाभ नहीं है, कोई एडवांटेज नहीं है. सो यू हैव टू मैनेज इट एंड यू हैव टू से फ्यू वर्ड्स, फ्रेजेस, you can divide those phrases. So keep on saying to that, okay, I have to focus on what I can control. So this is the best way. और stick to what I know. जो आपको पता है उस पर आप स्टिक रहिए. Or you can say that this is my race, okay, and my race is my race. I will do in this way. So focus on that. So in this way you can manage the uncertainty. Then grow from it. Third part is grow from it. So being uncomfortable is the key to the growth. So rather than view uncertainty as a negative or fear it, view it as an opportunity to grow. With this shift in framing, uncertainty is no longer something to fear, but something to welcome on the path to personal growth. Okay. Then next, the third one in dealing with your, for your mental fitness in the sports, the third one is very important, which is turning anxiety into the excitement. So remember that. I will now giving you some important things. So turning anxiety into the, आप अपनी anxiety को excitement में कैसे टर्न कर सकते हैं? ऐसे प्री रेस नर्व्स आर कॉमन. ओके, हमें पता है सब, जब आप किसी भी रेस पर हैं, कोई भी हैं, आप कंपटीशन में जा रहे हैं, कितने भी अच्छे एथलीट क्यों हो, आप किसी भी लेवल पे खेल रहे हो, जो प्री रेस नर्व्स दे आर वेरी कॉमन फॉर एवरीवन, इवन द प्रोफेशनल एथलीट्स. चाहे आप कितने ही बड़े स्टार प्लेयर हो, आप स्टार्टिंग लाइन पर खड़े हो तो वो प्री रेस नर्व्स, या बैटिंग करने जा रहे हो, या बॉलिंग करने जा रहे हो, क्रिकेट हो या फुटबॉल में आप पेनल्टी किक लेने जा रहे हो. सो ऐसा नहीं है कि पेनल्टी शॉट्स मिस नहीं होते हैं, अच्छे प्लेयर से मिक्स होते हैं. आप बास्केटबॉल में 3 पॉइंट शॉट लेने जा रहे हो, आप फ्री शॉट लेने जा रहे हो, 100 टाइम्स 100 नहीं होता है. अच्छे टॉप क्लास प्लेयर दे मिस द शॉट ऑन सम डेज. सो प्री रेस नर्व्स आर वेरी कॉमन, एंड व्हेन यू और एथलीट और द कोच बेसिकली एक्सपीरियंस दिस काइंड ऑफ टेंशन, जब आपको ये इस तरह की प्री रेस नर्व्स आती है, ट्राई अ माइंडसेट शिफ्ट. तो आप अपने माइंडसेट को शिफ्ट करें. वो क्या है? वो ये है, इंस्टेड ऑफ टेलिंग यूर सेल्फ, जब आप इवेंट स्टार्ट हो रहा है, सो व्हाट यू कैन डू, सो इंस्टेड ऑफ टेलिंग यूर सेल्फ आई एम एंग्शियस, आई नीड टू काम डाउन. होता है ना कई बार कि आप प्री रेस नर्व्स में हैं और आप बोलते हैं नो आई हैव टू काम डाउन, आई हैव टू काम डाउन. नो, दैट्स नॉट द राइट वे. So instead of saying that I am anxious and I need to calm down, you have to tell yourself that I am excited. My body is primed to perform. So this is the way you can turn the anxiety into the excitement. जो आपकी बॉडी है ना, आपका हार्ट रेट बहुत तेज हो रहा है, your heart rate has increased, it's beating very fast. जब आप एंग्शियस होते हो, एंग्जाइटी होती, तब भी वो हार्ट करता है. जब आप बहुत खुश होते हो, एक्साइट होते हो, तब भी वो बीट करता है। तो आपके हार्ट रेट को तो पता नहीं है कि आप क्या हो, वो तो बीट कर रहा है। सो इट्स बेसिकली हाउ यू परसीव। वो सेम हार्ट रेट जब एंशियस आप होते हो तो वो आपको नुकसान पहुंचाता है, एंड वही सेम इंक्रीज हार्ट रेट जब आप एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हो, एक्साइट हो, तो वो आपको नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाता है। जब आप हंसते हो तब भी आपकी हार्ट बीट बढ़ जाती है, राइट? और जब आप स्ट्रेस में हो, एंगर में हो, तब भी आपकी हार्ट रेट बढ़ जाती है। लेकिन एक एक जो आपका इंक्रीज हार्ट रेट है इन द स्टेट ऑफ एंजाइटी, दैट इज हार्मफुल, एंड द वन विच इज नॉट इन द स्टेट ऑफ एंजाइटी इज नॉट हार्मफुल। सो इट्स बेसिकली आपको सिचुएशन को, जो आपकी जो स्ट्रेस सिचुएशन है, उसको आपको एक्साइटमेंट में बदलना है। सो दैट यू कैन डू बाय टेलिंग दैट आई एम एक्साइटेड, आई एम नॉट एंशियस, एंड व्हेन दिस इज हाउ यू कैन टर्न योर एंजाइटी इनटू द excitement. Okay, so research has shown that many times this is also been proved that when we try to calm ourselves, जब हम अपने आप को calm down करने की कोशिश करते हैं, we make the situation worse. Now understand this, because we are inherently reminding ourselves that something is wrong. जब आप ये कहते हैं कि I am anxious, calm down, so basically you are reminding yourself that something is wrong with you, right? And this makes your situation more worse. So avoid doing this by reframing nerves as the excitement. This is what I am saying. So इसको आपको avoid करना है, and that you can do by reframing your nerves as excitement. So when we do this, we harness the heightened perception to raise ourselves. So वही हार्ट रेट जो आपका बढ़ा हुआ है नर्वसनेस की वजह से, वही इंक्रीज हार्ट रेट अब आपकी परफॉर्मेंस को इंप्रूव करने में हेल्प करेगा, क्योंकि आपने उसको एक्साइटमेंट में चेंज कर दिया है इंस्टेड ऑफ द एंजाइटी. सो इन अदर वर्ड्स, फिजियोलॉजिकल सेंसेशंस वी फील बिफोर अ रेस आर न्यूट्रल. बेसिकली वो सेम ही है. वो अब आपको उसको कैसे आपको उसको एंजाइटी में चेंज करना है या आपको उसको एक्साइटमेंट में चेंज करना है, वो आपके हाथ में है. So when we call them anxiety and tell ourselves, to relax down or to calm down, they become negative. And when we call them the excitement, they become positive and performance enhancing. I hope you understand that. Now the last one is focusing on the process. Now this is very important. The best goal is simply to get better. Okay, it's very important. The best goal is, understand that the best goal is simply to get better. आपका गोल क्या होना चाहिए, आपका फोकस क्या होना चाहिए? आपका फोकस ये नहीं है कि मुझे x टाइम क्लॉक करना है. आपका फोकस ये होना चाहिए कि I have to get better. So as an athlete and as a person, this is perhaps the most important psychological mindset to nurture. And such an approach ensures that you never get too fixated on a specific results. आपको किसी एक चीज को लेके पकड़ के नहीं चलना है, ज्यादा फिक्स होके चलना नहीं है. आपको प्रोसेस पे फोकस करना है, ना कि उस रिजल्ट पे फोकस करना है. आपको आपका प्रोसेस अगर सही होगा तो रिजल्ट तो अच्छा आएगा ही आएगा. सो क्विट थिंकिंग अबाउट द सक्सेस. आपको सक्सेस के बारे में नहीं सोचना है, right? So you don't have to you don't have to focus on the success. So quit thinking about success as a finishing times, like a qualifying standards or placements. उनके बारे में आप छोड़िए. Think about the success as a continual growth. Success क्या है? Success ये नहीं है कि आपने किसी एक competition में medal जीत लिया, वो success नहीं है. Success क्या है? Success is a continuous growth. एक medal जीतना success नहीं हो सकता है, वो एक आपकी success story का एक पड़ाव है. So आपको उसको वहां पे जाके रोकना नहीं है. So you have to think success as a continuous growth and the progression over a time, and this is how you can lead to a better better performance in your games and sports. And these are the 4 basically mental strategies which can help you focus to develop your mental fitness if in any sports you are, or even in your common life. So this is what basically I have to say about the mental health and mental fitness for today's lecture. And of course, as I said, this is a right opportunity. We are now in a state of pandemic, and what else you want now? If you are living in a confinement, you are living in isolation. Of course the lockdown has opened, now people are going out, but still our activities are restricted. So I would still convince, I would like to still recommend you, improve your mental fitness, improve your perceptions by doing various activities. Involve yourself in a yogic techniques, different techniques every day. आप कोई भी टेक्निक जो आपको अच्छी लगे योगा की, एंड we are now approaching towards the International Yoga Day, and everybody is, so this is the right time to involve yourself in any kind of yogic activities which you like, which you think you can do it easily. That's what I always say. कोई भी आप काम कर रहे हैं, आप किसी भी योगा की टेक्निक को आप कर रहे हैं, आप वो एक्टिविटी करें योगा की, आप वो आसन करें, या वो टेक्निक करें जो आप आराम से कर सकते हैं, जो आपको लगता है कि आप अपने डेली लाइफ में उसको कर सकते हैं. सो जो आपको अच्छा लगता है, जिसमें आपको खुशी मिलती है, जिसमें आपको एंजॉयमेंट मिलती है, और जिस एक्टिविटी को करने से आपका जो डेली रूटीन है वो डिस्टर्ब नहीं होता है, उस एक्टिविटी को आप चूज करें. क्योंकि जब आप ऐसी एक्टिविटी चूज करते हैं जो आपके डेली रूटीन को डिस्टर्ब नहीं करती है, आपकी नॉर्मल लाइफ को चेंज नहीं करती है, तो उस एक्टिविटी को आप अपनी लाइफ लॉन्ग तक कर सकते हैं. एंड दैट्स व्हाट यू वांट. योगा इज नॉट फॉर अ डे, right? We are approaching towards, as I said, we have an International Yoga Day coming up. Many people will take many pledges. So you don't have to do yoga on a day. Yoga is not for a day. Yoga is not for 2 days, 3 days. Yoga is not for few months. Okay, not for years. Yoga is for life. So you have to involve yourself in yogic practices, yogic asanas, whichever you like, whichever name you give to them. आप कोई भी नाम दीजिए उन आसना, no problem. The way you like, but you do it for the life. It is not it is not for certain number of weeks. So get yourself involved yourself in asanas, and I am sure that this international webinar, when you are hearing different speakers here, renowned speakers in the field of yoga, and I am sure you will get a lot of benefits. And I personally congratulate Mr. Yogi and his his institute and classes, who is organizing this webinar for the benefit of people. I congratulate him and I give my thanks to him that he has given me this opportunity to share my views with you. And I hope that during my talk for last almost 47 minutes, I was able to convince you, I was able to motivate you and encourage you to take yoga for the betterment of your life, for the betterment of your health basically. And with this I would like to give rest to my speech here. And thank you so much for everyone who are listening to me, and all of you have a nice time and have a good day. Thank you so much. नमस्कार, सभी को मेरा प्रणाम एक बार फिर से. धन्यवाद.